So I want to explain why, in my opinion, the problem we're having right now in Pokemon is not going to go away anytime soon. The supply issues, the high prices, a lot of people complaining about those things, they're just not going to go away anytime soon. So I first want to talk about the business side of Pokemon because I feel like especially a lot of the wholesome collectors, they don't understand that Pokemon is actually a business. A lot of people think that Pokemon just caters to children and all that those sorts of things. But when you really look at what Pokemon is doing, it's not that way. Pokemon is smart. Look at Scarlet and Violet. Have we had any products being overprinted, being printed into the ground yet? No. That happened in Sword and Shield, but it seems so far that Pokemon has been smart and hasn't done that yet. And based on also pull rates from these sets, why is it so hard to pull some of these cards? Why it seems like also with Prismatic, why is everything difficult to pull? And why is just everything? Why is there not enough supply? Well, like I said, this is a business, and people fail to realize that Pokemon knows how to make things collectible. It's surprising, right? Collectible. So Pokemon doesn't seem to be reprinting anything into the ground anymore. And they also seem to be making pull rates not that easy. I watched some videos with that evil whatnot streamer, whatever you want to call them, open up, packs. I've been watching some videos about it. It seems like the pull rates for Prismatic Evolutions is actually not going to be very easy. We all know that there's really no illustration rares in Prismatic. There's only SARs, and the pull rates seem to be very similar to other sets, which I'm very surprised because I talked about it before. I really thought, the pull rates for the set were going to be easier because it's a specialty set, and also they're only being SIRs. Like I couldn't imagine it being difficult, but based on what we've seen so far, which is not a huge amount of data because yes, the set isn't released yet, it just looks like it's going to be difficult. So if Pokemon really was catering to kids and all these sorts of things like these wholesome collectors really think, wouldn't you think that Pokemon would make pull rates easier? They're not. And supply, why do you think they're not reprinting everything into the ground, not just dumping supply? Because it's a business at the end of the day. And right now, with the amount of demand for all these products and everything, Pokemon has gotten very smart. They know what they're doing. Pokemon is at its all-time high. It seems like its peak. Yes, there's also people that are angry, but in general, Pokemon is doing very, very good right now on the business side because things are selling out. There's a lot of hype and demand. Look at Journey Together today. So people fail to realize this business part of Pokemon, which I wanted to explain. And just with these sets that are coming out in the future, I don't think this problem is going to get any better. And, it started with Surging Sparks. When prices got high, as it seemed, in the beginning, people said wait for the next set, right? Surging Sparks, you can see here, they're all sold out. On Pokemon Center, this happened very quickly after it was released. These sold out and everything went above MSRP. Everyone said wait for the next set. And this is going to be a trend here. Prismatic. Prismatic people, all the prices going insane. People are saying wait till the next set. And this set's not even out yet. But people are saying you missed out. Just wait for the next set. What happened today? Journey Together. Journey Together sold out in less than an hour. And people are going to say with this set, just wait for the next one. Just wait for the next set. Just you missed out and it's too expensive. It's the same thing's going to be said here. Then when Team Rocket comes out, people are going to miss out again because supply issues, the prices. I'm telling you, you can go back to this video when this set comes out. The same things to be said. Wait for the next set. Wait for the black and white set. How far do we push it out? How far do we go? And with every set release that we're going to have here with Prismatic, the Journey Together set, and Team Rocket, all these other channels, all these collecting channels are going to be like, wait for the next set. Wait for the next set. Don't FOMO, guys. I honestly, at this point, I really don't like the word FOMO. It's so overused and just beaten to death. How far do we go from here? Are you just gonna wait for years and just leave? Like some people are probably doing that. But if you like Pokemon and you want these things, I don't know how long you're gonna wait. Like this problem that we're having with these high prices and just short amount of supply compared to demand, it seems like it's going to be here for a while based on the set lineup we have here and just the popularity right now in Pokemon. It's growing. Like, I thought a few months ago it was at its all-time peak, but it seems like it's gotten worse. Like, more people have gotten in and there's been less supply because of all the demand. So, this whole wait thing and just wait. I'm waiting for the next sale. I missed Journey Together, the Pokemon Center, drop. I'm just going to wait for the Team Rocket. If this was, I'm telling you, if Journey Together was any indication, of what Team Rocket's going to look like, guys, Team Rocket is way more talked about than Journey Together, and Journey Together was a mess. What makes you think that waiting for Team Rocket is going to be any different than, what's going to happen, what happened here today with Journey Together? It's not going to be any different. It's going to be worse. So at this point, it's really hard to say anything right now because, these sets aren't even released yet and they're so hyped up and whatever. But it seems like you're just going to have to just take your chances with pre-ordering at places to get any of these, because I know a lot of people now care about MSRP and whatever. There are stores right now that have pre-orders for Journey Together at MSRP. There's also some other stores that have Team Rocket available for MSRP. If you want, you can take your chance pre-ordering this far in advance. I don't recommend it. I'm not advocating for it. There's some people out there that think it's okay, which you go ahead. And there's a lot of other people like me that think it's kind of, not a very good business practice. But if you want to take your chance getting stuff at MSRP, like even booster boxes now, I know people are mainly talking about MSRP with Elite Trainer boxes with Prismatic, but now for booster boxes, it seems like people are buying them at MSRP. So it seems like MSRP is a deal now for any sort of product, and for these upcoming releases like Journey Together, maybe Journey Together is maybe a different story. I don't know. A lot of people are saying Journey Together is a little bit hyped right now, but especially for Team Rocket, like you might just want to take your chances pre-ordering this far ahead. Like I said, I'm not advocating for it, but this whole wait thing, like you can't really wait. And it's also like this whole problem, I'm telling you guys, with the supply thing, this is not fixable. Like it's either you pre-order at MSRP and then later when, we get closer to the release of the sets, prices skyrocket and then you might get canceled on. And then if you wait and you pay the high prices, then you also have to spend more money. It's like this, it's all a lose-lose situation right now. And, that's why a lot of people are complaining a lot, because you can't win, I guess you could say. But, I don't know. You just kind of, like, for me, I just kind of adapt to whatever is going on. Like, with Prismatic, I didn't buy MSRP, but I bought a little bit higher because when all the news came out about the, whole Master Ball thing, and I changed my mind and bought in. I adapted because I realized that, I'm probably going to get it any cheaper. I saw the market. I'm like, it's going to keep going up. So, I think Prismatic was definitely the start of this whole problem. And now with Journey Together, like it seems like any set now, just getting at MSRP is literally going to be a deal for even booster boxes. So this whole problem, I know it's probably tiring for a lot of people at this point, just seeing all these prices and just not being able to pre-order even anything at MSRP anymore. It's just going to continue. And like I said, things are going to be worse and prices are going to be extremely high. And for Prismatic Evolutions, I mean, that set, based on the pull rates we're seeing, the cards could get extremely expensive. And with the cards being extremely expensive, depending on the quality of the cards and how you can grade them for PSA 10s, if they're hard or whatever, the products are going to, I think, keep going up. They're going to keep going up, I really believe, if the cards are very expensive. Even, Elite Trainer boxes being $150 right now, everything else being super expensive. I mean, I don't see where it stops in this market. And it just seems like people have money in this market. Like, people are paying for these. And I know a lot of people you'll see on Reddit and everything, they complain about these high prices that kids can't afford them. But, guys, there's a lot of adults in this space that have money to buy this stuff. And we can see that with, all the people buying all those Journey Together, Pokemon Center products or whatever on eBay right now for quadruple, 5, 6x, MSRP. And with Prismatic, there's literally just everything selling at these high prices. So the whole thing where people saying, I'm going to wait for the next set, I mean, you're going to wait to get, just nothing again. You're like, the whole wait for next set, it might work in the next, era when it first starts. But in Scarlet and Violet, the wait for the next set thing, I don't think is going to work. And with, Team Rocket after Journey Together, yeah, the next set thing, I don't think is going to work out. So just want to talk about this problem. I know my channel at this point in the past few days have been pretty negative because of this market. Yeah, it kind of sucks and everybody's kind of mad about it, but it is what it is. I just want to give you guys my opinion about this whole wait for the next set thing. Yeah, I don't think it really works. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.